The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Eagles Sports Network for a poolside review of the 2024-2025 Eagles swimming season. I am Jay West here with head Eagles swim coach Ben Young. Ben, y'all just got back from the Nationals tournament in Indianapolis. We had 3 swimmers go: Daniel Yuki, Asker Hartvig, and Megan Corcoran. What did you see from them, and what were you most excited to see?
Yeah, all 3 of them knocked it out of the park. I mean, again, Yuki obviously was just on the outside looking in, but again, you know, the conversation with him is continuing to find ways to move that target and find ways to get better throughout next year and whatnot. And again, Asker, he recapped and finished out and put a cherry on top. Just an incredible career with us at Carson-Newman, and then Megan Corcoran, obviously fresh on the scene, and again had an incredible experience at Nationals. With her, it's first year. She's got a lot of room to grow, a lot of things to improve upon, but ultimately I think for her the experience was the most important thing, and her having the ability to actually see what Nationals is like and then move on from there. So the other 2 kind of knew what to expect, but ultimately it was all 3 of them did incredibly well, and just super proud of what they were able to accomplish this year.
Looking at what y'all accomplished in the pool at Nationals, of course, Megan Corcoran, first team All-American. A few honorable mentions for Asker and Yuki. Talk a little bit about what you saw from their performances that week.
Yeah, again, when you start talking about, you know, All-American and second team All-American or honorable All-American, or things of that nature, again, you look at it and you're like, well, all you have to do is get top 16, right, or top 8. And again, you got 8 shots. But when you start looking at how deep Division II is in the world of swimming, again, at our level, it starts to mean a little bit more. Obviously, we've only given out 1 black cap each year for the last 3 years, I guess 2 the first year, but then after that, we've only given out 1 to Yuki and 1 now to Megan. And so the way to get the black cap is to be top 8 going into the final swim at night. And it's only for individual qualifiers, right? So, again, if your relay is top 8, great, love it. But the black cap only applies for individuals. So the fact that Megan is there, and Megan, was able to go with 3-second PB in the morning, which is again a big time swim for her, and big time swim for any swimmer doing that, especially at the level that she's at. So first time going a PB in that event in 2 years, almost 2.5, and so really, for us, it's realizing, hey, or recognizing the fact that yes, she should be left with wanting more, right? But at the same time, what she was able to accomplish was incredible. Don't get me wrong, we want more, right? We're going to try to find ways to get more, and the challenge is there. But at the same time, to get to where she was and to be able to approach it in the manner that she did, again, it just speaks volume for what. For where she's headed.
I would be remiss if I didn't mention, it's really important to have these results in the pool, but we are student athletes, and I think somebody who exemplifies that is, of course, Asker Hartvig this year, winning the NCAA Elite 90 award, as well as the SAC Elite 23 award, an academic award, but just talk about how important it is for that aspect of the game.
Yeah, again, we've mentioned a couple times, and especially to the team and especially to recruits and people that we've talked to in the community and whatnot, and Asker really is the epitome of what this program is about, right? Being a rambunctious freshman coming in, being international, not necessarily being ready for a lot of our culture, especially here in East Tennessee, small little Jefferson City, and so for him to come in the way that he did and just continuously progress as a man, I think all of the other accolades it was kind of natural to come, right? He is super diligent in the classroom, right? He has stepped up in a lot of ways for the entirety of the team to be like, hey, academics have to be important. That's ultimately why we're here, right? Swimming is great, but you got to be academically eligible. And so, again, for him to be a mathematics major, for him to keep a 4.0, for him to be able to stay consistent through 4 years and consistently grow in his major as well as the pool and as well as being just becoming a man ready for the world. I think really he is the epitome of all of that, right? Of what we strive to create here at Carson-Newman and what we challenge day in and day out for our swimmers to become. And so just the leader that he's become and what he's meant to this program, and the direction that he's taken, the men's team especially, it's incredible, and it's just a true testament to who he is as a person, and job well done, parents, for raising an incredible young man. And so again, he is going to be very missed next year. The Elite 90 award, the Elite 23 award, all of the awards that he's come across. Again, I know that those academic awards are incredibly important to him, and so again, that just it continues to remain one of our founding things within our culture of our program, as far as, hey, academics have to be important. That's what gets us going past college, past swimming. When that door closes, what's left, right? And so if you don't care about academics, if you don't care about the classroom, if you don't care about what goes on outside of the pool, then again, life gets a little bit harder. And I think Asger, again, like we both said, again, that he has just continued to show what it means to progress through the program.
As you kind of reflect on the season as a whole, and starting all the way back in the fall, it seems like a long time ago at this point. A lot of highs and maybe a few lows in there, but a few moments that stick out. Arthur Glusman's split-second win over Milligan, the women's win over a top 10 Wingate team here at Carson-Newman. Just talk about some of the moments that really stood out to you and what really made this team special.
Yeah, it really has been a long season. Again, it's crazy to think that the first time we were doing this was back in like September, right? And we're hanging out in March now, looking back on the season and recapping everything and whatnot. But you're 100% right? A ton of highs, a ton of lows, and everything in between there. And I think again, the Milligan meet, it's always fun to race them. It's always fun to have this place roaring, and obviously with that last second out touch of Milligan, again, it makes meets like that special, right? Wingate for us, again, on the women's side, knowing that they haven't lost here in 4 years, at a dual meet, again, it's an amazing feat. But really, the thing that stands out more than anything is just the amount of challenges that the team accepted this year, and the amount of times that they took it and ran with it. They took it on the chin, accepted it, and then moved on, right? And found ways to get better. And again, to say that this program, don't get me wrong, we still have a lot of room to grow and a lot of things to change and a lot of things to work on. But ultimately, I think if you look at the team where we were several years ago in comparison to where we are now, like I said, we're not there yet, but we are well on our way. And so, again, I think that's what, as you come out on the other side and you look back on the season and you see the lows, right? You see where we've challenged and where people are getting,